Hi guys, today's Wednesday's instructional video. We're going to learn about introduction to density with examples and also create a flipgrid video. Let's click here. Please copy these notes into your science notebook. It's very, very important notes, so just copy it. Remember that to get density, you need to divide mass divided by volume. Okay, so we're going to briefly talk about density. This is a density tower. If you want to know a little bit more information about a density tower, you will click on slide number 2. You will click this link and it should show you a little bit more information of how to do a density tower, going from very dense to less dense. And these images, it makes you think about why is someone sinking and someone is floating, okay? Also, if you look at the egg, it sinks, and one floats, okay? Did they add something to the water in order for the egg to float? Think about that, okay? The rock, okay? A lot of you think that rocks are very dense, right? The mass has a lot of mass and they're dense, so it's gonna cause the rock to sink. But this rock is an igneous rock and it's very porous, and it's gonna cause it to float, so it's less dense. You can see how the pockets, the bubbles, okay, of it, so it's gonna be less dense than most rocks. The soda, the Diet Coke, and the regular soda, think about the sugar. Do they use the same kind of sugar in the sodas? So maybe that's the reason why one floats and the other sinks. One's less dense than the other. A man-made chunk of metal that weighs 200,000 tons, 100 tons of, and it floats. Why is it? Why does it float? What caused it to float? How about my car that just weighs only 1 ton? Let's drive across the Pacific Ocean. Is that a great idea? No, not really, because it's going to cause it to sink. If you click on this video, you will watch more information of why this object is floating. So let's talk about density. So in density is the amount of mass per unit of volume or of a substance. In simple terms, you can ask yourself this: how much matter is stuffed into that amount of space? The more matter that has been crammed into a specific space gives an object more density. So what's that mean? An object with more density will feel heavier than what you expect. Please watch this video to get a little bit more information about what density is. In reality, if you were really able to cram that much stuff into the bag that Merlin had, then the bag would weigh a few tons, even though it's the size of a backpack. Kind of dense, right? What else is dense? Too many people in a wave pool? That's a lot of people. Watch this video to see which has more density: a construction brick, a styrofoam brick, or a gold brick. Which one is more dense? Well, you must know the mass. The mass is the amount of matter that an object is made of. Masses of smaller objects can be found using a triple beam balance. So in order to get the mass of an object, you have to use this laboratory tool. For volume, you must also know that volume is the amount of space that an object takes up. Volume of objects can be found by using a formula. Volume equals length times width times height. But if you're going to take the volume of irregular shaped objects, you will be using water displacement, which is the final water level minus the initial water level. If you know the mass and volume of an object, then you can find density. Density is the amount of mass per unit of volume of a substance. So the formula for density is density equals mass divided by volume. D equals M divided by V. It can also be interchangeable within the formula. So you could also have volume equals mass divided by density, or if you're going to find your mass, you could do density times volume. So this is a very good formula that you need to write this down in your notebook. To watch a little bit more fun videos about density, press this image, please. On slide 26 and on slide 27. And if your videos do not work, then here are some links that you can type it in your computer to see if you can watch those videos. Thank you guys. Have a great day.